In this video, I'm going to do a takeoff for a groin vault ceiling with the drywall plug-in part. Now here's a picture of a groin vault. We're going to use plywood across the X part of the ceiling with angles screwed to each side of the plywood. Then we're going to use 1 5/8 studs to go from angle to angle. And this is how I built this part to take off the material for this type of a ceiling. So I measured a dimension across here to get the length of my studs. They're going to be 5'6", so I'm going to get 6-foot studs to go across there. And the length of the ceiling is 17 foot long. So the first thing we'll do is go over to our drywall plugin and we'll look for a groin vault ceiling. We'll expand the folder and we'll left click on the angle and plywood. The framing, we're going to use 1 1/2 by 1 1/2 angle. We got to figure out our pitch. So we have 11 foot to 12 foot. That's a one step. So we're going to convert our feet to inches. So we're going to call this 12 inches. And we're going to divide the 12 inches into the length of the room, which is 17 feet. So on a calculator, you want to take 24 inches and divide it by 17 feet. It's going to give you 1.4 for the pitch. I'm going to put 1.4 in there. I'm going to have 2 runs of angle. I want to screw angle on both sides of the plywood. I'm going to use a 1/2 inch plywood and say OK. Hold your shift key down. Okay. Now let's grab our studs. Our studs are going to be 1 5/8 studs. Studs on center. I want to put those at 6 inches. And I need a 6-foot stud. For the groin stud length, but I want to order 12-foot studs, so I can cut them in half. Okay. And digitize. Put one line right here. I'll take care of our studs. Hit escape. Jump over here. Grab our drywall. The framing, we got to put our pitch in here, 1.4. And for the labor for all of my ceilings, I put them right in the part itself. This is where you change the price, how much you want to pay a linear foot for the ceiling. It's not in the database, so you have to change the price in the ceiling itself. The drywall, the default's 1/4 inch high flex, 4x8 sheet, 1 1/8 screws, joint compound, joint tape, hanging, and finishing. Click OK. And that's it. Go over to your estimating tab, expand the groin ceiling folder, and here we have all of our parts. Our studs, our plywood, our drywall, labor, material. And that concludes this video.